I don't I don't even know if this is real or not. I just happened to be on YouTube and I saw this and I was like, excellent content. Let me explain something to you. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is probably my number 2 favorite Spider-Man movie. My first one is definitely Spider-Man 2. My second favorite Spider-Man movie is definitely Into the Spider-Verse. uh, oh, Cinco! Oh, let's go! Make sure, make sure the audio's good. She was a bad bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no.
Miles!
Wish I could be
Miles! Miles! You got a minute?
Oh! What? Whoa, Gwen? How did she... How did you get... How have you been?
It's a long story. Is this the room you grew up in?
It is. But, my dorm room is very adult.
Right. No, of course.
Eh.
Are these your drawings?
What? No,
Oh, they're
no.
good. I missed you too.
Okay. So, what are you doing here? I mean, I thought I'd never see you again.
Want to get out of here?
I'm grounded.
Bummer.
What?
Is Spider-Man grounded?
I mean,
Man, if you don't go get that girl. Yo! My boy Miguel O'Hara out here throwing heads! Across the Spider-Verse. Part 1! This may be the greatest trilogy of Spider-Man movies ever created. Okay, alright. So, it looks as though we're picking up literally directly from the ending of Into the Spider-Verse. Where it looks as though, I don't even know if Gwen has control over this, because she's kind of just like hops right through a portal into Miles's room. And it definitely looks like it's a lot different from the way it was in the first movie. In the first movie, it was kind of, it wasn't organic. Essentially, they were snatched from their own realities. Looks as though this time they more or less have control over the ability to go between worlds. And then Miles is grounded because, of course, Miles is grounded. I'm sorry, bruh. So this is a busy city street in Harlem. I'm fairly certain. Who is this man? Who are those people? Look at this person driving down the street. You're telling me they don't notice like a chick just standing on the side of a building? That would be one of the things that I would notice off the break. I'd be like, what the hell is going on here? So Miles is going to be going to different realities. I love the fact that the multiverse in this is designed to be something like a web, which when you think about the multiverse, in a sense, that's more or less how it would break down, where you would have something that would be a core, like a universe, and then multiple branches off of that universe for different diverging paths, all interconnecting across space-time. But whose world is this? because I'm unfamiliar with the art style, and I like the fact that Miles more or less maintains his art style from his own world. Kind of keeping in the theme of the very first movie where you had the different Spider-Man from the different universes, where Penny was more anime, the Spider-Man Noir was black and white, and he had a more smooth design. So it's super dope. I have no idea whose world this is that they're visiting, but there's my boy right there, Miguel O'Hara. Like, he was definitely coming from the future to the past because he had to stop Spider-Man. At least now we know that the Spider-Man that Miguel O'Hara is jumping into the past to deal with is Miles' Spider-Man. So that's right off the bat, that's going to be super fucking interesting. I am so hyped for this. Like, oh my god. I am so hyped for this. So much good Spider-Man content is coming out, like, in the next year. We've got Spider-Man Far From Home, and then we've got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1! Oh, yeah. Go ahead, give me that trilogy, man. Give me the Miles Morales Spider-Man trilogy that, like, I always wanted. Also, Miguel O'Hara is not pulling any punches. Like, he is definitely here to body Miles. I also love the fact that his was it right there? No, it was a little bit before. Like, his webbing looks different, where it looks more like a tether, keeping in line with the futuristic point that Miguel O'Hara is from 2099. And he's also bigger. Look at the size of my boy. Miguel O'Hara is a unit compared to Miles is still a child. Like, Miguel O'Hara came back into the past to body a child, because look at the size of that. He is definitely the biggest out of all the Peter Parker. Yes, he's definitely the biggest out of all the Peter Parkers that we've encountered. Well, he's not even a Peter Parker, but he's definitely the biggest out of all the Spider-Men that we've encountered. But he is all about that business because he's throwing around Miles like he's a fucking ragdoll. Oh, I cannot wait, man. Across the Spider-Verse, I can only hope that we get to see way more Spider-Men, while also introducing a bunch of the other Spider-Man that we encountered in the first movie. October 7th, 2022. Next year, baby. Let's go. Ah, so excited. But yeah, like, if you're super excited for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 1, because apparently Across the Spider-Verse is going to be 2 parts. This may be the greatest Spider-Man trilogy ever. But if you're super excited for it, comment down below. Show that Spider-Man love, man. Like, I can't be the only one in this community that I'm fostering who was absolutely floored by how fantastic Into the Spider-Verse was. But yeah, I'll probably drop, like, if there's any more information on Across the Spider-Verse, I'm definitely going to put it on the channel because I'm a super fan of the first movie. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.